Go.
Hi, my name is Katie Solomon, and today we're going to be talking about poverty in America. Everyone knows that the current U.S. economy is struggling. Yes. Since 2009, major economic changes have occurred in the United States. 2009 saw the largest single-year increase in the U.S. poverty rate since the U.S. government began calculating poverty figures back in 1959. You guys remember 1959? I wasn't born, but you ladies were. The poverty rate is now the third worst among the developed nations, tracked by the OECD. Nearly 10 million Americans now receive unemployment insurance, which is almost 4 times as many as that received assistance in 2007. The number of Americans receiving long-term unemployment benefits has risen over 60% in the past year alone. Besides these shocking figures, many others continue to worsen as well. We will discuss our current economy versus the Great Depression. Extreme poverty is defined as areas where at least 40% of the population lives below the federal poverty line, which in 2010 was $22,300 for a family of 4. It is still below its 1990 level, when 14% of people lived in such poor areas. The official poverty line is based on what is considered to be the minimum amount of money required for living at a certain level. The poverty level is computed by determining the cost of a minimally nutritious diet and multiplied by 3 to allow for non-food costs. Absolute poverty exists when people do not have the means to secure the most basic necessities of life. Relative poverty exists when people may be able to afford the basic necessities such as clothes, food, but are still unable to maintain an average standard of living. So they can't pay all their bills or they can't pay their rent. More than 10% of America's poor now live in such neighborhoods, up from 9.1% in the beginning of the decade. That is an addition of 2 million poverty-stricken people. Living in such areas often leads to poor health and educational outcomes for children, creating greater obstacles for success as adults. The foundations of the U.S. economy have rotted away, and now we find ourselves on the verge of an economic collapse. Millions of Americans are slipping out of the middle-class status into the devastating grip of poverty. On mainstream news, Americans are realizing that we have a major problem on our hands. They have no idea how to fix it. Most of our politicians have no idea how to fix the disaster we have created. The Democrats blame the Republicans, and the Republicans blame the Democrats. Household participation in the food stamp program has increased 20.28% since last year. The number of Americans on food stamps surpassed 41 million for the first time ever in June 2011. As of June of this year, the number of Americans on food stamps has set a new all-time record for 19 consecutive months. 1 out of 6 Americans is now being served by at least one government anti-poverty program such as WIC, Medicaid, or food stamps. More than 50 million Americans is now on Medicaid, the U.S. government health care program designed to help the poor. 1 out of 7 mortgages in the U.S. was either delinquent or in foreclosure during the first quarter of 2010. 28% of all U.S. households have at least one member that is actively seeking employment and has been doing so for at least 6 months or longer. Nationwide, bankruptcy filings rose 20% in the last 12 months, ending June 30th, 2011. More than 25% of all Americans now have a credit score below 599. And 1 in 5 kids in the U.S. now live in poverty. All right, the Great Depression. Everybody remember that?
Yes.
The Great Depression was a severe worldwide economic depression preceding World War II. The timing varied among nations, but started in 1929 and lasted until the late 1930s. It originated in the U.S., starting with the fall in the stock prices that began around 1929. The Great Depression had devastating effects in every country, not just the United States. Personal income, tax revenue, profits, and prices dropped. Unemployment in the U.S. rose to 25%. Construction was virtually halted.
Get your bag.
Farming in rural areas suffered as crop prices fell. The nation was hard hit for many years. There are many causes for the economic crash. Major bank failures and the stock market crash, the Federal Reserve and the money supply, debt liquidation and distress selling, a fall in the level of asset prices, a fall in profits, a reduction of input in trade, and unemployment. So, as the economy began to falter in December of 2007, the official start of today's recession, and went into a free fall in September 2008, many Americans' thoughts turned to the Great Depression. Comparing the Great Depression to today's economic failure has many similarities and differences. Among the similarities are speculation of the stock market crash, bank crisis, and record unemployment rates. Some differences include the Dust Bowl in the 1930s. We obviously didn't have that today. America hasn't experienced a similar natural disaster, World War II, and the quick response by the U.S. government. Although many people do compare the economy to the Great Depression, I believe we will not experience such another devastating economic crash. We have more to lose today with bigger companies, better technology, and a much greater population. We might come close to financial hardship, but I believe the government would intervene and or resolve the situation much more quickly than they did in the 1930s. The American citizens need to learn how to ration out supplies and stop purchasing luxury items while others can't afford to put food on the table. If we solve the inequalities of this country and other countries and distributed our money more equally, then I believe that much of our problems would disappear. My sources: www.thegreatdepressioncauses.com, wikipedia.org, www.newyorktimes.com, and Sociology in Our Times by Diana Kendall. Thank you.
Thank you.